That is an impressive load. Howdy everybody, welcome back. So as you can see, I've already loaded up this. I was up bright and breezy because I did fall asleep early yesterday. I woke up around 1 o'clock again like I did the other day, but this time I didn't receive a whack around the head, which was nice. So yeah, I've been up quite early. I've done a few things, tidied up the yard. I know it doesn't seem it, but these are all our bigger pieces of equipment. Put away the mowers. That other shed down there has got a few bits and bobs in. Now it might not stay as their permanent home. We'll probably shift things about here and there. But yeah, I've loaded all of these up with our little skid steer. And the shop has also, talking of skid steers, delivered this to me. It cost me $2,600. I went for the red version, which was an extra $100, but I thought it would look better because we got red on our skid steer. So that will allow us to get rid of some of those pesky stumps that we've got. I'm not too worried about these guys, and to be honest with you, I can't really remember where we've kind of cut down. I think we've done a couple around the back there, but it's mainly for that one in that field over there, which obviously we're going to get rid of and join the field up. We're going to cut the grass first, but I think what we'll do is we will take all of this up to the farmers market. So we'll strap it all down. I don't want any of them falling off. We should get a decent amount for that. I don't think it's going to be amazing amounts, but you know, it's money, isn't it? What else do I need to tell you? Oh yes, I have managed to get hold of Bill. He's been a bit elusive lately, so we are going to pop down and see him at some point. He says he's going to be at his yard pretty much all day, so I've asked if we can take another couple of load of sugar beets down to him, and he's going to buy them off of us. So we'll get that sorted. Obviously there's boughs in that field. Those two fields need sorting out, but I'm not too worried about them. I think our main concern or main job for today is going to be cutting that grass. I think we'll put it into our little bunker silo. We'll get some more silage out of it because we done pretty well last time, and then join up those fields. Right, let's just get a bit closer because I think we was a little bit too far away last time. Wow, wow, wow. All selling, not quite. Wow. There's about 30 grand's worth there. Wow, that's definitely not to be sniffed at. And that feels good because we've grown those ourselves. Happy days. Well, I know obviously we've grown the crops in the fields, but we haven't been selling a great deal of things lately from the field. I know we sold the oats the other day. Sorghum's gone into storage because that's another thing. We're going to get some chickens soon. I have obviously asked the animal dealer. They are probably going to drop them, or not drop them. That's animal abuse. Deliver the chickens to us, because I don't think we've really got any proper means. Well, we haven't, and I don't really want to be paying out for anything to transport our animals just yet. And obviously we've got the other two sort of pens, potential pens, the troughs over there. Right, let's put this trailer back like this for now. And we'll grab our mowers, which I know I've put down the far end now. Happy days. We do have the drum weight on us, so let's just pop that down here. We'll lower that down. Awesome. Right, yes, so we're going to get our front and rear mowers on. We'll need to get the windrower as well. That's something we need to do. We haven't done that for a while, have we? Oh. Let's grab that one. I still find it a little bit weird that you have to unfold this one to store it, but it'll do us for now. Till we can afford something a little bit better. Maybe something that actually swath drops for us. So we need to fold it up to get out of here. Always going to catch on the wooden poles. So yeah, the roller's in there, our little planter, which I completely forgot about. That was hiding in the shed, the big shed down there, the original one. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. This is the way. I don't even know my way around my own farm. Some weeds popping up already in there. There's probably going to be some weeds in the sorghum field as well, but that can all wait. So let's get all this done. I mean, I know I just said it's a job we haven't done for a while, but it's a job we've done plenty of times before, but this does need to be done. And this is quite a big field. Like I said before, it's probably too big for us in terms of grass, which is why I'm thinking beyond the sorghum field we're just going to have that little area as our grass field, because I will still keep a grass field, especially if we do end up getting any sheep or anything like that. And off we go. It shouldn't take us too long to do this. It's kind of put in two swaths, but I think we will just nip over it with the windrower. That should just bring that all in together a bit better. We'll just pinch that little bit in the middle as well. It's not the best of grass, we know that. And it will literally just be this strip here. I'll have to plough that through, which means we're probably going to have to lime it as well, but I might lime the whole field, because this is going to be one big huge field, and I'm thinking in here to generate a bit of money we're going to put in some soybeans. Now I'm not going to worry too much about getting right up around the edges, because this, like I said, it's going to be quite a lot coming off of this field. We know this from previous cuttings of the field. Right, so just a couple of little strips. We should be able to just get that with the front mower. Doesn't actually take too long at all with this setup. As you can see, a fair bit of grass. It should be good. We've fertilised it, we've looked after it. And like I say, that tree, which does look quite nice with the autumnal colours, it's going to get chopped down. So I've no idea what to do with the wood. It's going to be horrible little bits here and there, but I think we will take it up to the sawmill, See if they want it. Well, we don't want it, so it's got to go up there, I think. And then obviously there is that little bit around the tree that's going to need to let's turn that one off. Awesome. Right, so that is done. Let's put the mowers away and grab our windrower. Right, that's all the mowers put away again, and we've got our windrower, so we'll get cracking, I think. I'm hoping we can still pick some of this up, because I'll tell you what I might do actually. And the other thing I noticed whilst mowing is we are not quite lined up with the two fields here, but I'm not too fussed about that. I mean, if we were obviously creating the whole field from scratch, we would have lined that up nice and perfect. Let's drop that down like so. We should be able to pick that up now, hopefully, he says. But it'll just bring those two in together, give us a little bit more, or a lot more, to be honest with you. That's what I meant to say. A lot bigger swath is what I'm trying to say. A beautiful morning though, absolutely beautiful. It was quite dark when I first woke up, so I had to have the lights on the skid steer loader and even on the tractor, just so I could see things a little bit better. But I thought, well, I'm wide awake now, why not just crack on, get a few jobs done, and then we can move on to this project. So yeah, like I said, soybeans in here. I think they will take quite a while to grow, but I think it will be worth it, because they will be worth a fair bit of money. Let's see if we can pick that up. I don't want that little bit over the footpath or the track. Right, I've gone off course now. Let's sort this out. There we go, something like that. Let's see if we can swing up round here. Maybe missed a little bit there. That's alright. That will get put in the ground when we seed, because we should be able to direct drill straight over this with our seeder and get the soybeans in. But this is going to produce quite a lot of silage again, which again was going to, well, make us a lot of money. I mean, technically we could save a bit if we were to get any cows or anything like that, but cows are quite expensive to buy. Not quite sure whether we're ready for that yet, but we could feed them silage if we can't afford to do the whole TMR thing. Obviously they're not going to be as productive, but right, let's pull that up. And we'll spin around. I think we might do one more across the top just to pick these bits up. It's gone onto that field a little bit, but that's not a problem. Hopefully swing around there like so. That's beautiful. Right, I will get this done and then probably start picking up the grass as well with the loading wagon. But I will bring you back in at some point. Just don't want it to be too tedious for you to be watching this. Okie dokie. Right, we've got just a little bit left. Got another fantastic amount in there. It has been a bit of a challenge trying to squeeze it in. So I probably will dump this one in there and then sort of tidy it up, compact it. But pretty good amount. And I guess that's the other good thing about if we make just a smaller grass field over there beyond what was the sorghum field, then it's going to be less trying to cram into that bunker silo, because I think we're pushing it to its limits at the minute. Which is good though, because it's going to make some awesome money again for us. So it's not going to be a full load, but that's fine. I've been trying to sort of compact as I go as well, but it's been squeezing over the ends a little bit, which is understandable. But that is all that field cleared, so we are getting there. So let's move in. I think we might attack it from the other end, because I got a little bit of a bump there I need to sort out. So as you can see, it is spilling around a little bit, so stay over this side. At least we haven't got a huge amount in here. It's definitely helping with this tractor as well, obviously, where it's bigger and heavier. So there you go, look, some of it spilled out there as well. Not a lot though, I think that's our edge kind of there, but it looks pretty cool. So it's all bumpy and lumpy, so I need to sort that out. And we've spilled over a bit this end. I think the sides are absolutely fine. Looks pretty good. So I'll get that compacted and tidied up, and I'll see you in a second once I've done that. Right, that should be it. A couple of little bumps at that end, but I'm not too worried about that. So as you can see, both ends been nicely cleaned up. Hopefully if we put the blanket over this now, chuck it, everything should be covered. Happy days. So that will need time to ferment, obviously, as we know. So let's drop this back down roughly over here. We'll disconnect. Don't think we need the tractor just yet, because we're going to tackle that tree now. So I think what we're going to do is I think we'll try and chuck some of the branches in here. It's not going to be pretty at all. It's not a very nice tree to be cut in, and I don't know about selling as well. We'll take it up to the sawmill, they might be able to do something with it. At the end of the day, I just want it out of the way. That is the main thing. Bit of a shame, because it does look nice with its nice orangey glow to it. Anyway, I don't know how this is going to fare. Let's see. And obviously this will need to be ploughed up. This is the edge of the grass field, so like I said earlier, we're not in line with that. But I'm not too worried. I might just go across on the angle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Perfect is boring, isn't it? Right. We'll get down as low as we can, because I do want to try and get something for this tree. If that's gone, obviously we've got our tree stump grinder, so we can get rid of that now. All the other ones I probably will do a little bit later, here and there. Alright, I think what we're going to need to do is tackle these branches individually, and like I say, it's going to be awful. So I don't expect you to be watching all this. We'll do a little bit and see how we get on. I'm not sure the branches are going to earn us much, but it's going to be the trunk mainly, isn't it? I think. Yeah, so like this here. I don't know if we're gonna... There we go. That's horrendous, isn't it? That is what we're going to be dealing with. We've got to try and get that in the truck if we can. I think that is probably all the best branches. Like so. Just go mad with this. There we go. Still a few bits and bobs about. I don't know what's going on there. That's obviously a bit. Let's get that pick up a little bit closer. It's a bit too far away, isn't it? Just to make our life a little bit easier. Right, there we go. So yeah, these bits aren't going to be great. I think what we'll do actually, let's get the trunk cut up and we'll put that in the back. We'll try and go for some slightly bigger bits. We should be able to, here we go, pick those up. So put the bigger bits in the back, on the bottom. We will be able to strap it down. So we'll go and possibly have to stick that end out the back. I don't think that's going to fit, is it? Oh my goodness, what's going on there? That'll do. That is a nasty piece. Something like that. It doesn't look great, but I don't care as long as we can get it up to the sawmill. That is all that matters. Some of it's going to be balanced on the roof, maybe. Oh, there we go. There's a nasty bit. Let's just see if we can get... There we go. Get rid of that. Pick it up would be nice. I mean, we're not going to get a lot for this at all. I know that. I appreciate that. But whatever we do get is something, isn't it? It's another awful bit. I'll get rid of that. Could probably make some good broomsticks out of this stuff. Never know, that might be what they do. I'm probably just going to chop that bit off and get rid of that branch. Right. Let's put a strap over that, just one will do, I think. Right. Which sawmill can we go to, actually? Let's check. May even be able to take it to Seth's. Right, we're just going to head over to Seth's. He said he will have it. He's going to use it for firewood. I told him it was a pretty nasty looking tree, so I don't think you're going to do anything else with it. I'd rather keep it in our little circle as well if we can, help each other out. Right. I did say to Seth that he can have this, but he's adamant he wants to give us something for it, so I can't argue with the fella. It is what it is, but we'll see. $850. Not too bad. That's fine with me. Right. Let's get back over to the farm. And then we can start getting rid of that tree stump. Ploughing up. Oh yeah, I didn't put that away, did I? whoops, ploughing up the sort of land to make that field, and I think we'll probably just lime the whole field. I'm hoping we've got enough lime, but we'll see. Alrighty, so the truck can go here where it kind of lives at the minute. Let's grab the little bobcat, and we need to get rid of our pallet forks. We'll just pop them down there for a minute, and then hook up to this bad boy. This thing does look a little bit vicious. Right, hopefully we can scoot through here. I'm pretty sure there's some stumps. So yeah, there's one there, look, over the back where we've been. Can we squeeze through there? Oh, happy days. The joys of having a little machine like this. Brilliant. Right, so we're heading over this way, isn't it, for the stump. And that stump is there. Right, let's press a few buttons and see what we can do. Oh, that turns it on. Oh, here we go. Oh, very sensitive. Wow, is that it? Just wait for that to stop spinning. That seems to have done the trick. Happy days. Right. Very pleased with that. What an investment that's going to be. So let's go and grab the tractor. We need our subsoiler. I still haven't gotten used to this little skid steer for the steering. It just turns so rapidly. Right, let's try and stay away from the greenhouses. That wouldn't be good, would it? Oh, there's a tree stump. Remember that one. Let's put that down. Let's jump out. What a cool bit of kit that is, though. Right, now where did I put that subsoiler? It's in one of these sheds. I think it's in this one up the end, actually. Yes, there it is. Right, let's get hooked up to that. We are getting a little bit low on fuel for this tractor. They weren't lying about the small tank on it. I may see if we can get some sort of tank. I wonder if Bill has got something up at his yard. Maybe that we could have an old... I didn't see anything up there, but he might have had some new bits in. He quite often gets quite a lot of things coming in daily. So when we go and visit him in a second, we will ask him about that. Right. Now, obviously, what we plough up here is going to be, need to be limed, sorry. But like I said, what we might do is just lime the whole lot. So if we just cut across like this on the angle and join up with that one, it doesn't have to be perfectly square, rectangular. I'm really not bothered about that. And then we get this bit all tidied up. Like so. The stones as well, we're just going to carry on as normal like we have been doing. We'll put a crop in the ground. It's not going to be great for our cedar doing that, but I don't think it's going to damage it too much. And then we'll roll the stones into the ground when we actually need to roll the crop. So that should be good to go. Right, let's go straight up. That should be it. I think when I get to the top though, I will stop and do what I did just a minute ago with the edge of the field, just kind of line it up best. And this tractor is obviously pulling this a lot better than our old one. It's got a lot more oomph behind it. And the grass, we should be able to just direct drill over that. That'd be good to go, but it's going to use up a lot of seeds and fertilizer, so we may need to get some more products. But so far, looking pretty good. Still is pulling the tractor around a little bit, but you'd expect it to have a little bit of resistance. We are digging in to the soil quite a bit. So we'll stop about there, I think. And then you can just about see the edge of this grass field, which is kind of about there, I think. So let's again just kind of marry up a little bit with that on the angle, and that will do me. That is going to be a huge field. Wow. I mean, like I said before, we're getting bigger, so bigger equipment, seeders, things like that is going to need to be bought pretty soon, I think. Have to keep our eyes open for that. Right, we'll put this away. The lime spreader is in here. I'm pretty sure that is full, and there's only a tiny little bit left in our silo if I'm correct, so that can go there. And the lime spreader is up the end here. There it is with its snazzy colours. Not going to lose that in a hurry. Look at it. Right, let's get a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, it's full up that. Awesome, that is what we want. Right, let's head on out to this field. I'm hoping it doesn't use too much. Can we squeeze? Oh, this is going to be a bit risque, isn't it? Let's go first person. There we go. Right. Well, I guess we'll kind of probably start across here and then we'll go up. Right, let's get going. So we've just got this little strip left to do. I might not be able to get all of that bit up the top in one go. Hopefully we will. Try and stay in the middle roughly. Oh, there's a little bit there we'll have to come back for. That's fine. And this little bit here with this tuft of grass, I'm not sure it's quite got that, but we'll see. Maybe. So let's just tidy that bit up. Brilliant. That is all the liming. So we're going to need to grab our seeder and we'll get cracking with the soybeans. I'm a little bit wary about the time. It's not too bad, but we are losing a little bit of light, so I think we will definitely do the seeding before we go and see Bill. He did say he's going to be there all day, so it should be absolutely fine. And then we need to squeeze that back in that corner. And that hasn't used a lot, to be honest with you. It's pretty good. There's another reason why I wanted to buy that spreader. It's ideal for lime. There we go, drop that down. Now again, a little bit like what I said with the lime, which I think, I don't know why I said that, because we've got absolutely plenty. We may need some more seed and fertilizer. I don't know. I don't think this is going to do the whole lot, the whole field, but we'll see. I wouldn't have thought so. That is now quite a huge field, so we'll get put onto soybeans. If we do need to grab some more, I'll probably drive up to the shop and purchase some off of our mate in the truck, and I'll probably fill this tractor up as well, because like I say, it's getting a little bit low on fuel, that is. Right, we'll go across the bottom again like this. But like I say, with a seed of this size and a field this size, it is going to take a fair bit of time. So I'm going to keep my eye open for a second-hand seeder if we can. I'll alert the shop and let them know that we're in the hunt for one of those. So you can see the different sort of textures there. Where that was a grass field, it's a little bit more of a nicer, but that's alright, it doesn't matter. And you can see the horrible stones coming through. Anyway, as you can see, it's going to take me a little while, so I'm going to crack on with this. I'll bring you back in when we're almost done. I will let you know if we've needed to get some more seed and fertilizer. I expect we would. I think we might have some in our silo in storage. I will double check before I make any decisions. But I think we do need to visit the shop at some point for some fuel. Wow, we have almost finished. And I didn't have to go and grab any more seed or fertilizer. But I did stop, well, about a couple of strips back, and went up to the shop and got some diesel because we were getting very low and I didn't want to run the risk of being stuck down here, then having to phone them up or Seth up and come and rescue us with a can of diesel. That would be a bit embarrassing. But we filled up, we're all ready to go. Just got this tiny little strip to go. Now this does need rolling, this field, which I am going to do by the end of the day, but we do need to get over to Bill's. I phoned him up just to make sure he was going to be there, and he said he is still there, but he is going to be leaving shortly, within the next hour. So I said we will come over, but again he's a little bit, I don't know, just acting a little bit weird, a bit secretive almost. I don't know. Maybe it's just me overreacting, but I think there's definitely something up with Bill. Anyway, let's drop this cedar off. I think we'll put it back where it was. As we know, it is too wide to fit into our new shed, so it can go something like that. But I am well pleased we've got all that field done without filling up. So we do know it'll go quite far. And also, talking about earlier, the cedars getting a bigger one. The shop did tell me we could attach another one or possibly two onto this cedar we've got. But I'm just thinking that might be a little bit fiddly. And you've seen the trouble we had trying to get in the front entrance with our harvester. I did end up coming through the back fence there, over there. So I don't think having three of those connected together is going to be very good. Anyway, let's get this filled up with sugar beet. Right. We've got a full load. Bill did say bring a couple over, so I'm only going to take two over. I'm not going to take the mickey. I don't even think his BGA would take more than two, if I'm honest. But this tractor, obviously this is our first experience of pulling this trailer, and it seems to be pretty good. It's pulling it a lot better than the Deutschfahr. Maybe still a little bit light on the front. Possibly might get a slightly heavier weight. Maybe I should have took them up on their offer of that John Deere weight, but it's too late now. Well, I could ask them if they've got one, maybe like a slightly heavier one than the barrel weight we've got now. Bit of a shame though, because I do like this weight, but it doesn't mean we need to get rid of it. We could keep it. But yeah, it's just kind of just pulling me a little bit here and there. But it's probably going to look a little bit more suited as well to this tractor, the trailer. Right, let's get in here. I think we'll just park up in preparation to tip. And we'll see if we can find Bill. Let's turn the engine off. Where is he? Oh, there he is, messing around over in that shed. Let's go and have a word with him. I don't know whether Rico's here. Yeah, Rico's here as well, look. Here he is. Alright, Bill. I was just wondering what was going on, Bill, because I haven't really seen or heard from you for a little while, and you seem to be acting a little bit odd, to put it lightly. Is everything alright, buddy?
Well, I've fallen in love with a girl from Mexico. I'm gonna be moving down there in a couple weeks' time.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Congratulations, my friend. Well, it all kind of makes sense now. You were in love. So, how did you meet? Where did you guys meet?
Well, we actually met at a rodeo in El Paso a couple months back. We got on really well, and I've been in contact with her ever since. I've been down there to see her a few times, which is why I haven't been around much.
Well, it definitely does explain quite a lot. What are you going to do with this place, though?
Well, my brother is taking care of all of it, but I was actually wondering if you'd be interested in this place. I'd give you a good price, as you've been such a good friend since you've been here.
Wow, seriously? I'd love it, but it all depends. You know, the price. We've not got a lot of money, but yeah, I'd be definitely interested.
I was thinking 50 grand.
Really? Well, that's a bargain. What, and that includes everything here? Well, yeah, definitely. I'll have it, Bill.
Awesome. Well, there's no immediate rush for the cash, as I've got things to sort out first.
No worries, but I've got the cash, so I can give it to you whenever. So, wow, brilliant. Thank you so much, Bill. I'll see you around, mate. Take care.
See you soon, buddy.
Ooh, wowzers. 50 grand for this place. He's got the units down the end there as well. He's got a massive shed. Look at the size of this bunker silo compared to our little thing. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm snapping his hand off for that. Anyway, let's get this tipped off. So let's just have a quick look as well at this tractor and trailer. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? It looks more like it should do. The other one looked just a little bit too small. Wow, there we go. Right, I'm going to go and grab another load and I'll be back. So I'll see you up here in a second at our potentially new premises. Right, back with the second load. Bill's phoned me, he's off already, he's gone. So, I don't know what he's up to. I'm guessing he's planning for his big move. But I'm really pleased for him. Fair play to him. You can't help it when you fall in love. Be a new adventure for him. I've got to stay in contact with his brother as well, because obviously if he's running the scrapyard, that could come in handy. I tell you what, he did say we could have a little look around. I just want to check out these units down the back, because let's find out for Rico. I presume Bill's going to be taking Rico with him. Obviously I would look after him if he was here. Probably move him up to the farm, but I'm guessing he's going to take Rico with him. They're best buddies. So yeah, there's these two units down here. Now, I'm more interested in this one because Bill said that he had some sort of gold production thing going on in this one. I think this one was to do with lime, but I'm not too fussed about lime. We can buy it reasonably cheap, but this gold one, yeah, it's a bit random. I don't know if this door's open. We're going to have a quick look inside, shall we? Okay, we'll shut that door. What the? Bill! Bill!